So, as a Black woman with a doctorate, and you are in these high level circles, right?
Mhm.
Do you feel like you get a little bit more respect with it, or do you feel like they just treat you the same as before you had it? Like, what is your experience with it, just
I
from
have
observation?
I have to tell you that I think it has people, from I think we started our program, it's been told to us that there's such a small percentage of
Yeah,
folks that even go after their doctorate. So
right.
now the fact that Black women are going
Hmm.
for their doctorate, I think it's such a level of respect that is shown.
Hmm.
People that hear it, I don't. Sometimes it may seem as though I try to leave it off my LinkedIn page or even my resume if I'm applying for a job, because some people may feel as
Oh,
though that, they're little, oh, she has her doctorate, I don't. Maybe she's gonna come and take my
really?
job. Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm very
wow. Wait a
careful.
second. Hold on. Wait. I don't think I realized that that's how people
Yeah.
look at that. Wait a minute. So you think that people, I mean, and I don't know if I mean, I guess they ask you what your
Oh yeah.
ethnicity is on an application, but you
Yeah.
think that, so you leave it off intentionally.
Sometimes, yes.
Oh,
Depending
wow.
on the job that I'm applying for.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I learned that when I first moved to South Florida, someone told me that because I had my master's degree, it was so difficult for me to find a job. It took me over a year to find a job in South Florida. And I have to tell you that the way I found a job was because I went to a job fair and started with a temp company.
Hmm.
And being at the temp company who had contracts with municipalities across South Florida, I was able to get my foot in the door, and that's kind of how I started in politics. But because of my
Wow.
master's degree, I was a lot of people at the time, I'd say about 10 years ago, a lot of higher level managers did not have their master's degree. A lot of higher
Wow.
managers did not have
That's
their
so
master's
crazy.
degree.
Because I was talking about with some other people, like just subconscious bias in doctoral programs. And I
Yes.
don't think that I truly realized, or it occurred to me that there's also these subconscious biases, because I don't think that they may not be doing it on purpose. They just are trying to
Right. Right.
intimidate it. But there's these subconscious biases of the degree itself when you are trying
Absolutely.
to go after different positions.
Absolutely. And so I have to say, doing my doctoral thesis, I interviewed my project was
Hmm.
focused on breaking the glass ceiling.
Right.
And I interviewed quite a few executive women who are who had their doctorates
Yeah.
or sat in these executive leadership
Yeah.
chairs. And yeah, they said the same thing. There was quite a few people who are intimidated by
Oh,
Black women who have doctorate degrees or who come in these leadership roles.
wow.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
funny.
I know. So,
So
like,
what are we supposed to
I
do
don't
about
want
that?
anyone
Like,
to right. I don't want anyone to feel intimidated by me. And so I kind of, if they want to call me doctor, that's great. I
yeah.
appreciate it. I'm still paying, for that degree. So sure, call me doctor.
Right.
I'm not a president of a university or in a role where you have to call
Hmm.
me doctor. So I'm very careful about those that may be intimidated by my
Wow,
by
that's
my
so
doctor.
funny. So even now, like after your post, hold on, I'm gonna go to another question.